Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for flying with us here on Clearcoat Confessions. On our final approach, please make sure your seat backs and trays are in their upright and locked positions, and any carry-on bags are stored on the floor beneath you. We should be on the ground shortly.
Here at Clearcoat Confessions, we're getting ready to light up the internet airwaves like a redneck booze and bombs 4th of July party. So with that in mind, we highly recommend you place all breakable items in a safe and secure location, and kindly remove any sharp objects from the premises. Because once this thing starts, there's no holding it back. Here we go! Let's throw the switch and let her rip, boys!
Yay!
Well, hello. Good evening, everybody.
What's up, everyone?
Hello.
How is everybody doing?
What up?
That intro was really hype.
Yeah.
And cut to this.
Well, welcome back to Clearcoat Confessions, everybody, a detailer's podcast. This is episode 12. We've got a cool 2-hour show lined up for you guys tonight. In the first hour, we're going to be diving into what rumors we've heard and what we'd hope to see at SEMA. Then make sure you stick around for hour number 2, because we're going to be discussing and breaking down the latest hot topic, one bucket or two, along with a few other hot button items, so you won't want to miss it. So, how is everybody doing this evening?
Just dandy.
I'm doing great.
Great.
Should we address
pretty good.
the squishmallow in the room?
Yes. I
As you
didn't
can
want to
see,
talk about the 2-bucket method, but Vice was very insistent.
very
that we hit
adamant that
topic.
he wanted to
Yes.
talk, but
Hey, let's
As you
let's give our new member a chance to introduce herself. to them.
absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
How you doing, Jen? Welcome.
Doing pretty good. Cannot complain. I'm actually trying to
Awesome.
figure. You know what? Franco did warn me and said, "Hey, make sure to get all these settings set up before." So, I'm doing that now.
No, it's all good. It's all good. No, it's all good. As you
If
can
you guys
see,
don't
we're
know who Jen is, I don't know where you guys been. I mean, she's like the new hottest thing on YouTube right now.
I appreciate
Taking
that.
over the game.
Yep.
Welcome to the fold.
Alvin. You're late, so you have to bring donuts for everybody. So, as you guys can see, we're down a member. Greg is visiting family, so he's out and about. So he's left the controls to all of us. So who knows what's going to happen tonight? I can't promise anything. Probably a little bit of chaos. So I'm running the show here. I'm going to be starring questions and looking at the chat and running the cameras. So I'm hoping one of the other guys or gals can pick up the slack. So who wants to start?
Well, first, did you guys see today on Greg's Live that Steve Pearson's wife made a Clearcoat Confessions
Cookies.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was very
Nice.
She's got
I have
a
a picture of that. That was really nice.
she's got a cookie or a confections company, and she put the logo, the Clearcoat Confessions logo, on a bunch of cookies. So I doubt that any of those are going to make them back. Or I said to Greg, I said, what are the chances one makes it to Canada? And I don't.
I was on the phone with him when he left Pearson's, and you could hear him going, "Yeah, so what's going on?"
I mean,
I
they
might
were
get
good.
one. I might get one, but it might have a bite missing out of it or two.
Oh yeah, for sure.
How much would the tariffs be on a cookie there, Adamo?
I don't know. Probably lots. Depends on if he sends crumbs or not.
So that's 50% because they're only getting half of one.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
that's just part of his tour. I mean, he's down there visiting family and doing a bunch of traveling down that way. So he just dropped into. Is he still going to Louisiana?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
No, I don't
okay,
think
okay.
so. So
I might see him here in a week.
Oh,
really?
nice.
Nice.
His brother lives like 20 minutes away from me. So
Oh, excellent.
we'll see.
Ah,
nice. Yeah, I know he said he was going to maybe meet up with Ross, who's in our chat. I think he was going to meet up with Briley. So he's got several lineups. He's going to be doing, I believe.
We'll call this segment "Where in the World is Greg?"
Yes.
I'll get onto work on the Carmen Sandiego theme.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be cool. Definitely.
So,
Excellent.
anyways, anyone looking forward to SEMA? Anything that they're excited to see get introduced? Anyone want to see something introduced that's not rumored?
I want to know if we're going to start a pool and put some money down that if Josh V's pressure washer will be released.
That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping it's before SEMA though.
Yeah, over or under on that. Who knows?
So it was supposed to be July, but that window's come and gone, so it's already been pushed forward again.
Well, I mean, July's not even here yet. He's got 3 or 4 weeks.
No, but the window for manufacturing and all that stuff like that, like they've already screwed up another thing. Not him, but the manufacturing company. Like
he switched up the design a little bit too.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That too.
You know what? I can't blame him if he's going to put it out, it's got to be right. So, I mean,
that's mad respect on that, because he could just throw one out there and be like, 2 months later, like V2.
But you know what?
That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. He should just get to work on V2 right now.
Yeah, because by the time it comes out and he gets all the specs that he's gonna be, or that he's trying to dial in, are gonna be kind of, out of style or surpassed by the other manufacturers.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's already multiple 2 GPM, under 15 amp pressure washers on the market. So his has got to be something really special.
How many
He's building a pressure washer? He's not building a laptop.
Well, right, but I mean,
Like, how many gigs of RAM do I need?
When Kiev went to like the Max Flow last year, and like all the other, like then they went to AR. Dude, like everyone was not expecting half that stuff to like all the numbers that they were pumping out on 15 amps. And now who knows what's gonna happen at this SEMA? It might be nothing, but I'm sure Josh might have a little bit of FOMO once he releases his, and all of a sudden people got the newest and greatest things coming out at SEMA. So that's the only thing of concern for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the reason why he's taking his time to perfect it is because I think we just saw the comment within here is the fact that he's trying to get the true 2.0 GPM. I think a lot of the ones that are out now are not getting that 2.0 GPM. So I think him taking his time, I'm all for it, because I know it's going to be perfection. If it meets his standards, then it definitely is going to meet our standards. So I'm pretty excited about it.
You sound
but
pretty excited about it.
I am. I right now have a
Nice.
Ryobi 1800 because, and it's I think this is my second one. So I'm holding out. I'm holding out for Josh's.
So,
But you know what?
why
It's hard
Josh?
not to give
Are you
him
just
the
a
benefit of the doubt, though? Because I mean, look at his product line. I mean, other than Impact Foam, I mean, can you really name a bad product?
No, not at all.
No.
Hey,
Other than that one,
I liked Impact Foam.
You're the
I
minority.
haven't tried it yet, but I think it's because everyone was just like, it's all right. That's the only product I haven't tried in his line yet. And to be honest with you, Abyss, I have like a love-hate relationship with Abyss.
It smells
that's
so
like
good.
it does. It does. It's like a bubble gum or something. It smells good, yeah.
Yeah. I think with Impact Foam, he named it a high pH foam. And I mean, impact, you were thinking that it was supposed to be, impactful. But it's a lower high pH. So, I mean, for what it is, and depending on what cars you use it on, I think it works well. And especially now that you can mix it with his APC and make a green goblin.
Yeah, the green goblin. Yeah.
Yeah, I put in. I think Impact Foam is 8.5 to 9, and I mixed them 1 to 1, and I measured the pH, and the green goblin went up to 10.5. So
Well, and again, his line is designed for mobile detailing and detailing in the sun. So it does make sense that even his high pH is going to be sun safe. But I think they marketed it wrong, like you were saying, the name and everything else. So people were expecting a little something different when it came out.
Yeah, there's a good comment there. I think Impact Foam seems like a solid product as long as you don't expect it to be a touchless.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a sledgehammer. It's, to me, it's a little bit more of a maintenance product where you don't need the super high pH. Foam it on, let it do a little bit of work, and then go back over and do what else you need to do.
And not for nothing, Josh never claimed that was supposed to be like a touchless washer,
Right.
anyways.
Yep.
He's always said, "Hey, this is sun safe stuff," and that's what it is. It is what it is, as they say.
Yeah, I think you can use it for regular maintenance, right? Instead of just a hammer every time, you could use this on a regular basis to just every wash go through it, and it's not going to damage your coating as much as using something that's a higher pH.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a point in using that versus Primus.
Versus hard wash versus Picar versus.
There's a million things out there.
Because Primus is ceramic coating safe.
Oh. I think
Reggie told me you can use Primus
every
week.
I thought they're all
most of those should be ceramic coating safe as long as your ceramic coating is covering a big majority of the pH levels.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
As long as you're not using Picar Ultra, that shit will
that's probably the only one.
That's
probably the only one.
But that one's got some cleaning ability though.
That one is the best.
Only if you can get it to foam though.
It foams. It foams real good.
It foams. Yeah, I used it last week.
It's foam for me too. So
yeah.
And my TDS is shit over here.
We need Franco to test it.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky. My TDS
was on strike.
Yeah, I'm lucky. My TDS is a 70, I think. So I'm pretty lucky.
Get the hell out of here with that.
You're 700. You're 700.
This guy's DI tank lasts 5 years. That's crazy.
I've had it 2 years and I haven't changed it. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's running pretty good. I'm pretty lucky. So
I thought mine was not that bad. I think my TDS is like 180. So it's not bad.
That's not bad.
But
no, not bad at all.
It's not bad, but it's not like in the 5s or 6. I can't complain.
Yeah. Mine usually runs around 200 or so.
Yeah, I remember I was complaining about my TDS being 500, and then Frank was like, that's the best
rookie numbers.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Cute with y'all little soft water over there. I make Kool-Aid with the top over here. I'm dead.
If Franco's TDS was a batting average, he'd be Hall of Fame.
Chelsea's is 53.
53.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah,
He's measured his online and on a video, and his was like 35.
Oh wow!
I'm with Corey.
You guys got some good water, dude. I'd be drinking out of the tap.
That's great.
I would brush my teeth with that one.
So what the hell does he
I gotta use
be
my
doing
water.
all that mad scientist regenerating the resin crap if he has 35 TDS?
Yeah, you wouldn't need a DI tank if you're running 35.
But yet he is the king of spotless, like different options.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and going back to the just real quick on the impact foam, did any of y'all watch Serrano's? He had a couple of videos where he was testing out the
pre-washes
impact foam. Yeah, and he wasn't impressed none the least with the foam cannon.
He wasn't impressed with any of them that he's used.
No. Right? Well, the impact foam, he put in a foam cannon, sprayed on the car, and he was like, "Meh, this really ain't shit." And then he put it in his
IK
sprayers, the IK offshoot.
Yeah, or his
he doesn't like IK. He uses
it was something else.
The Sprayers Plus is the name of that brand. So he put that in.
There you go.
Oh, you got one? Look at you.
Damn, you got everything.
It's yours. You sent it to me.
Frank was like, that looks just like mine.
Who wants the other one? I got 2 for like sale, and I was just like, no.
And
They're all right, but
I think that's
but
happened to a
anyways,
few people. Go ahead, Franco.
Yeah. So he put it in the 2-gallon foamer, and he just like he had to put 4 or 5 ounces in the 2-gallon load, and had a true dilution that wasn't further diluted by the foam cannon. And yeah, he said that stuff rocked pretty good. So yeah,
And that's the
it's
biggest
the way
thing,
we
right?
use our chemicals. Yeah.
Yeah, he's putting it in there, and it's an actual dilution of 1 to 10, 1 to 15, 1 to 20. When you
Yeah.
put it in a foam cannon, the foam cannon,
multiply
my
it
foam,
times 10.
my foam cannon dilutes it 20 to 1. So 1 to 10 isn't 1 to 10 anymore. So
But I go back to the marketing.
That's if
when
you
is
put
he
it straight in the cannon, right?
Yeah. I mean, but I go
Now,
back
see-
to the marketing. When is he demonstrated it in anything other than a foam cannon?
Can y'all see that?
Yep.
Got my decals in.
damn,
Decals. The decals.
The decals. Yes,
it's a
I'm sorry.
decal.
As the Canadians say.
It's a decal. You have to say that and pronunciate it right. Decal.
That's what it's all about. So SEMA, what have y'all heard? I could care less. You got the wrong guy as far as like me sitting here from talking about SEMA. I could care less about SEMA.
Dude, you don't even have Facebook,
What-
for Christ's sakes.
His mom doesn't.
You
let
gotta
him-
use like smoke signals to get in touch with you.
My mom said no, guys. Try to keep me pure.
No, I would say
but-
for SEMA, to be honest with you, I think everyone right now is competing for ceramic coatings, right? To get those biggest, like, what's the hydrophobics, what's the beating number, like what's the degrees we could get to. I'm intrigued to see what's going to come out in SEMA for coating, just for the fact that I think we have like, kind of brands like Kataba, Luminous, right? They're pushing it with those degrees. So I'm intrigued to see what's going to come out during that time, because I'm almost positive people are working on like V2s and stuff of that nature. They're like, oh, we need to do better. That's
Everybody
what I'm
needs to
excited
step
to
it
see
up.
is what's going to come out from a ceramic coating, or are we going to push it to something entirely different, right? Like, are we pushing the needle?
So who's
Yum
Ivan
came
gonna
out.
piss off this year? Last year it was Adamo. So what V3 or V4 is he gonna come out this year that's gonna piss off somebody?
Yeah, Yum came
Yeah.
out right before SEMA last year. Like,
Yeah.
I think a week before, and
Yeah.
and we've all seen that. That's it's been a big hit.
There
Does
you go.
anyone feel like they're not getting enough love except for within the community? Like Yum, I don't feel like their coatings are being pushed at all. Like, obviously we all like know them, love them, and all.
That
use
shit's
them.
sold
Obviously,
out.
Yeah, no,
That
that
shit's
thing's
been
been
sold out.
It's just
it's been sold out, but no one's talking about it. Like everyone's still pushing other brand of like
The Yum
coatings
coatings
or
are
whatever.
so good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is a more premium coating.
Yeah.
The Yum
Yeah.
6 is like $200+.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's a hard pill to swallow for people just getting into it.
That's for the poors to worry about.
Yeah,
What do you say? What do you say? The peasants? Did you just say peasants on this damn show?
No, I said the
$200 for a
poors.
coating is a lot. It's a lot.
I think though,
I mean,
what I've seen,
I haven't
in
heard
my experience with
rumors.
Yum has been once it's put onto a car, I haven't seen anything that looks as good as it does once it's on a vehicle. Again, that's my personal opinion. I mean, it makes them look. They look right.
Real nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, it definitely has a mirror-like finish. At least for everything I have seen, I have not kind of used it at all, any of the Yum coatings, but I do agree with that. I think every video I see or every picture I see is very, very crisp. It looks very beautiful from a gloss perspective. So I definitely think, and I do agree, I don't think it is pushed out as much as it is, but I also think it's because
It's never
to be
available.
honest, I'm really not too sure, because I feel like a lot of people.
Yeah,
but
you've
I
been
think
trying to get your
sometimes
hands on it
once
for a
it's in
while.
There is just maybe it's because it's just once it's in stock, everything like Yum touches, right? Once it's in stock, it's sold out. So it's like, like once it's in stock, it's sold out. You buy right then and there. That's one of those products you definitely just hit
So-
by.
Yeah,
I
like
haven't
me.
heard Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Rico.
No, I was just saying I haven't heard any rumors or anything, but I'm curious, and I kind of question to the panel. I mean, outside of what we're talking about, because I mean, Yum's come out. Somebody mentioned Josh V's coating, and what we saw of that was crazy as far as hydrophobics and gloss and stuff like that. I mean, my opinion, we're getting close to that. Where are we going to go from here, right? With hydrophobics, with gloss, whatever. What other metric can we start measuring coatings with? I mean, there's durability, but I mean, that's so subjective. But is somebody going to come out with another metric or something to add to their coating that's outside of the metrics or how we look at coatings right now? That'd be
salt resistance.
The metrics don't change. I mean, the metrics are always going to be the same: chemical resistance, durability, and the hydrophobics. Now, everyone's going to play with those, what they're going to sacrifice for the other. You can have more chemical resistance and less hydrophobics, or you can have more durability and, less chemical resistance, whatever the case may be. But usually there's a compromise between the three, and you just got to see which ones work together. And then, there's like, for example, I'm one of those guys. I don't like these hybrid coatings where you get bead or sheeters, whatever. I like to see the beads personally, and I'm sure a lot of people are finding it out the hard way. Like me and Chingy had just put on Yum 6, and then we met up with Eddie over at Josh's event, and we ripped off his ZR53 off his Traverse, and we were trying to be nice and everything like that, but both me and Chingy kind of talked over afterwards and be like, yeah, it's nice, but it's no Yum. You could definitely see the difference. I'm sure Odin too has kind of suffered from that, because I'm sure it didn't sell as good as like some of the other coatings have.
Well, I don't know if there was a real big launch for Odin 2.
No, it was. He took the pictures. The original pictures were at the event of Josh V's event. He was just like, "Oh shit, we need pictures," and he just takes a picture while we're there. So,
I need a winter coating. I need something to last me through the winter.
That is something that's.
I'm gonna put. I think it's gonna be Yum. I'm gonna put it on mine. I might do half Yum and half Diamond, maybe.
Maybe Chemex can come out with a coating for you, because
you gotta try the Drive industrial one. You need some industrial shit.
Oh yeah, the Fine Lab industrial. That shit will like put up with anything. But it's not. You're not gonna be wowed by the looks by any means. But that thing can hold up to almost anything.
Yeah, they put it on.
I just need it to last the winter.
It's a little unfair of you, Adamo, to ask a coating to last through a 10.5-month winter, though.
a 13-month winter.
Well, come on. Just one winter. One winter would be great. Just one. I'll put it on. I'll put it on in September, just before it snows, and it only has to last like 6-7 months, 8 months. 10 months at the most. That's it.
Now, Adamo, do you think that it's the the chemicals from like what they put on the roads and stuff from the winter? Is it the abrasion from like all this crap that gets knocked up on it, or is it from you having to constantly wash all that shit off every time something gets on there?
It might be a combination of it all, because we use mag chloride, we use they use sand, they use regular salt, they also use chips.
Yeah, that's bad.
because
Lay's or kettle.
What's that?
Chips? What kind of chips? Like Lay's, kettle?
No, raw chips. Ketchup in Canada only.
Get that crap out of that stuff's disgusting.
So yeah, I mean they use it all, and the biggest thing is it's the freeze thaw. Like we could go through some months where it goes to, and this is in Celsius, so +5, so 5 degrees over freezing, but then it could go to 40 degrees under freezing, like in a span of 24 to 48 hours. It's just the constant freeze and thaw.
You gotta move.
Have you reached out to other detailers in your area to see like what their experiences have been?
Yep. Same thing.
What is that like? Really?
Yeah, same thing. Like when I do a coating in here, it comes in for maintenance, once a month, even in the winter. And I got to make sure that, I'm topping and make sure it's it's doing well. So, but I mean,
So
I haven't
how do you
tried.
combat that with your business? How do you sell
have-
a coating when they don't work in your area?
Maintenance
Mhm.
plans.
Good call.
Maintenance.
You know,
It's
I
on
would-
me. It's my responsibility to make sure that coating lasts for what the customer buys it for, right? So I'm the warranty. I'm the maintenance.
Adama, what's the for your type of weather that you are in, right? Because I know, like Canada, you're in Canada. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
You betcha.
Yeah. So it's crazy there. What ceramic coating have you seen that has lasted the longest, based on ones you have applied?
Nothing's lasted a year yet. I have not tried. I have not tried Yum yet through a winter. I have not tried any of the Luminous through the winter yet. So though I'm hoping for some, I'm praying that maybe one of those two makes it through a winter. I have high hopes, especially for Yum, because it was tested for so long. And anything that's comes out of Korea right now seems like it's pretty stout. So
I used LM Graphene Pro just a couple of days ago, and never again. I like the fact that it's a 50 ml bottle, but getting the panels to blend in, if you're doing 2x2 or 3x3 spots, right where you go to overlap, there's a noticeable jet either or.
Jetting
And
effect, yeah.
Oh my God, blending that coating was a pain
Really?
in the ass. Oh my
Okay.
God. But it was doable. It just took way more work than I would have had with either Pan's 3-year or the Yum coating. Yeah, it was just very nice coating, but ugh, what a pain. Ugh. So that's what I would like to see. I would like to see coatings come out with all the stoutness, all the gloss, and all the hydrophobics, and just ease of use. Mostly just ease of use. Yeah.
That's where I was gonna think the market might go towards in this next generation, right? We got the hydrophobics doing pretty good, but now it's the user experience and ease of use to be able to apply it quickly and maybe less prep work. There's some innovation that can be had there that could lead to something very different, right? I think that's a very interesting market that they could explore with just easier applications, because there are some stuff that is just not fun.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at trends, last year it was like a race to see who's going to have like the best 1-year coating or spray on coating.
Coatings.
This year, my prediction is it's the spray on rinse or foam on coatings, like that we've been seeing, like everyone and their mother coming out with lately.
Maybe
that's another one I haven't tried.
I don't know about that one.
Well, I mean,
I
last
think it's
year
still going to be 1 year. I think they're going to do 1 year again, just because, right? I think the ease of use of it is untopped, right? So I think what they're going to do is try to perfect it to be a little bit more durable than 1 year. I think it's still gonna. I think they're still gonna come out with 1 year coatings, and then I think rinseless wash is gonna be I think that people are gonna compete for some rinseless washes in SEMA. I really think so. But I do agree with you, foam coating, because everyone keeps on coming out with those spray-ons, right? I think what was it? Was it Coach Kemi? They came out with theirs in last SEMA, right? Josh just came out with his. I do agree that they are going to do, or maybe like a rinseless type version of a spray-on type coating. That'd be pretty cool within there if they do something like that. But no.
What do you mean by like rinseless?
Hydrosave.
Coating?
Hydrosave.
Well, no.
Hydrosave already exists.
Yeah, with the polymers within there is like two. Yes, that is true. But I would be intrigued where it's like you can use it with rinseless wash. I think it's like one of those foam on, and then you can use with rinseless wash or something of that nature.
I tried the new Chemex snake oil.
Yeah, no, I wasn't impressed.
That next to Yum Foam Plus, it's not even close. Yum Foam Plus was miles better than that.
Yeah.
Foam Plus is
You like Foam Plus better?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Foam Plus is really, really nice to use.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, I think that's by design. I think Bob did it the way he wants it for like
he wanted it to look like snakeskin.
He wanted a sheeter.
More of a sheeter, yeah. But
and that's where I think Josh
it didn't really like it's not that nice in my opinion. I mean, the foam plus the beads look like a ceramic coating. You know, it was really easy to put on. I put it on in the sun. I did snake oil in the sun, and I feel like snake oil didn't do as well. There was some spotting. But I haven't tried Josh's. I'm curious to see if his competes with Yum Foam Plus.
So it's like I describe it as a baby because I feel like it's like it has some of the because I just made a video on it. So it has some beading to it, but it definitely is a sheeter as well. So it kind of is very comparable to snake oil, but you could also see the beads in there. So it's if you're gonna try to compare it to Yum Foam Plus, don't, because it's just entirely different. But I did it on an uncoated car. So my next video that I am doing is comparing it's comparing whitewater again, but to seal. And I'm going to put it on the paint and see what that, like the hydrophobics of both of those show from that perspective.
I think really and truly that's where those things, those spray-ons really sing as a coating topper. It's just going to boost the coatings, hydrophobics, and just give it a little sacrificial layer as much as a spray-on rinse-off can. But on naked cars,
I know Foam Plus I tested Foam Plus on an uncoated car. It looked like I put a ceramic coating on that.
Yeah. So did I.
Good.
Okay. I'll take that back because BD Beads auto drive, drive auto.
They've had that for a long time.
There's three that I've seen actually take an uncoated car, and you can actually feel the paint being silkier, and that's the Yum, BD Beads, and Touch On from Beltamber.
I was going to say Touch On was.
Oh, I haven't tried that one.
Touch On was really nice.
Okay.
But then you kind of run into the issue that kind of Jason had when he, with detailer and stuff like that, where what are you putting on the coating, and is it going to perform worse than your actual coating?
That's why I don't believe in topping your coatings.
I believe dude, you put that.
You got to top it.
In the winter, you got to top that.
What's up, Leppy? I see Leppy popped in.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Frankie?
What's up, Frankie?
Shooting the caca.
Yeah, I'm driving home from a detail right now, and I just wanted to come on to tell you guys. I use the whitewater, Josh's whitewater. And I agree with Jen. It's very comparable to the snake oil. Like the water behavior kind of is almost kind of the same, in my opinion.
Yeah, I see it.
And then also the Yum Foam Plus and the Mile Deep Foam Shield. Those two are really good.
I heard you like the Shield a lot.
Shield stained my car so bad I had to rewash it. Oh my god! But that was user error. But
yeah, that stuff you gotta wash that off right away.
Yo, Frankie, have you gotten a cease and desist for these beautiful stickers you got?
You know what? I might have gotten something in the mail today. I think. I don't know. We'll see.
You probably got an order from.
I was going to say you got an order for them instead of a cease and desist.
We got all kinds of stickers.
I made some Detail Co. Carbon fiber press-on labels.
Those look sick, Frankie. I saw that.
They looked really nice.
Yeah.
That's the only one that matters right there.
Yeah.
That one. I know you're driving, but it's the Stay Wet car.
Yeah.
This one's my favorite.
And that one right there.
That's the OG. That's the OG version. That's the V1. The OG.
For Dawn as well.
Yeah. I got Don's. I need Franco's. Who else do I need?
Yeah, I need Franco's.
Ricardo's.
I got Ricardo's.
I got
put
Ricardo's,
his up.
Yeah.
Yeah, put his up. I need some more.
I take Ricardo's to like the store and I get discounts because it's very AARP-ish.
You know what? I mean, just to kind of give a background, that was part of the reason I named the LLC that. You know, it's AAR and then EP for El Paso, so it was kind of a play on retirement. AAR EP.
It's like those scams. He's just hoping he'll get the wrong, like the old people will call him accidentally and be like, "Well, hey, do you need me to detail your car while I got you on the phone?"
Gotta drum up business somehow.
Hey, Frankie, there's a question in the chat. Can you make magnets?
I mean, I can make them. It's just they'd be a lot more expensive. And I honestly, I'm not trying to make money off the stickers, guys. You already know. I'll send them to you guys.
And I think that's what makes it legal, because you're not making these to, you know, if
not profiting.
Anybody really wanted to file a suit, they could, because if you're making money off their logo, but yeah, you're just charging shipping, and it's great. Yeah. So
no one's gonna file a suit though from Thor. I mean, they were impressed more than we were.
Yeah, they wanted to do business with you, man.
They were nice.
So Frankie, while we got you here, let me ask you a question. What are you looking forward to SEMA the most this year?
I'm leaving. Screw this.
Let's see. I'm really interested in to see if anybody's going to come out with something like industry changing. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like this last year, everybody came out with something and it didn't even come. It still hasn't come out. Let's just say some of the things they said they're going to come out with hasn't even come out yet. You know, I don't want to mention any names. Yeah. Pressure washer guns. You know, I don't. And that's just not just from Thor. It's from other companies as well. But you know, there's a lot of things that I'm really excited about. This whole foam on, rinse off sealants. Like, I really like that because it's a lot easier for me because I'm strictly mobile, I don't have a shop, so everything is out in the elements.
Curious.
I really gotta look into something that's like a really good anti-static spray, because I'm having
for
issues
interior
right
or
now
exterior.
Exterior. I'm washing the car, and as soon as I'm done, it seems like I'm getting specks of dust on the car, like right away.
That could be a lot to do
so
with how
annoying.
you're washing it too. Are you using Rinseless? Are you using any detail sprays or anything?
I'm strictly using foam. I really stick to Rogue soap. And then I'll finish it off with either a foam plus or some kind of foam sealant. And then when I'm drying, I'll use like a quick detailer, mostly using Yum detailer or Grayscale detailer. But either of those two, I feel like maybe it's just the area I'm in. I feel like I'm attracting a lot of dust.
It's also the season
you gotta use a vacuum aid on the exterior.
Yeah.
Anti-static.
P and S.
Release. There you go.
There you go. Release is the best.
Penis
a little
release.
bit of Downy in the wash bucket.
So
okay, I always have a penis release nearby at all times.
Okay. So what are you? Let's start with Leppy, because you might skip out. You're on the road, but are you looking for everybody here? Are you looking forward to chemicals from SEMA, or are you looking forward to tools and towels? Yeah. What's your bag this year?
You know what? I think the towel game is kind of locked in already. I don't think there's anything that can come out now that's going to be like, I need that towel. Unless Thor comes out with a mini
8x8.
Yes, a mini towel that's not as very stiff as the WMD, or you know, I feel like that one's too stiff.
Jen got some inside info on a mini towel. Jen got some inside info on a mini towel.
Because
I like the mini WMDs.
For
wheels.
For the wheels.
Mostly
for the wheels, exactly.
I don't. So I've been really liking the auto fiber minis. Those are I love them. The mini dreadlocks or whatever. I love those.
Dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks.
Dreadnoughts. You meant the
Dreadnoughts.
The
dreadnoughts.
Juggernaut, or I think it's Juggernaut. Yeah.
Dreadlocks. Okay.
I use the
That's
mini
good. Chris
gauntlets.
uses the dreadlocks.
Good vibes, man.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
I'm with
That's it,
Chingy.
mini gun.
yeah. The mini gauntlets.
What about
are
mini-
Those of us that are
Mini gauntlets are pretty
publicly
fire.
challenged are take offense to that statement there, Frankie. The dreadlocks.
dreadlocks. Yeah.
So Ricardo, since I heard your voice, what are you looking for? Chemicals or tools?
I like tools, man. I'd like to see something. I mean, I don't know. Again, haven't heard any rumors, but I'm always looking to improve the setup. I mean, for me, I just kind of redid the garage, and I did the old school way with, I put up 3/4 inch plywood and net, secured it to the studs, and that way I can mount everything because I was too cheap to go with the slat walls. But I'd like to see, a more inexpensive kind of solution to mounting, equipment and bottle holders and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't seen anybody come out with something that is really cost effective, that it kind of works across the board for everybody. I'd like to see something like that.
What kind of operation you got over there? You're working with studs and slats and sluts, and what's going on over there?
We are near the border, man. It's it's a hop, skip, and a jump away from Mexico.
Did you have some slick tracks wainscoting on there?
So
I was gonna say.
I like to add something. I would like to see a air compressor that can handle a tornador for a mobile setup. Like something compact. Something compact.
Yeah.
Something compact. Okay.
More compact than the rigid double hot dog there.
That one's really loud though.
Yeah,
It is
I don't
loud.
allow
it
it.
anymore.
No, they don't.
I feel like it's still too big.
All right, so you want
Oh, you
like
want something
something
tinier than that.
What's a pancake?
the
Pancakes still don't have the capacity, right?
yeah, they don't have the capacity. Yeah.
You need something with a huge motor so it can keep up, but
The best thing out there is the Husky and the Fortress, like quiet. Like they have they're like one single hot dog, but they got good motors on them, and they can keep up, but they're constantly running if you're using a Tornador.
Yeah.
Because I think there's plenty that have the CFMs. It's just the capacity to keep it running is where they fall short.
Yeah.
Oh no! I heard Alvin's voice. That's Alvin. What are you looking for? Tools? You looking for chems?
For me, most aside from the rinseless, I know you mentioned some kind of hanging stuff sort of for like the chemicals in the bottle holders. I know Autofiber, he's been 3D printing those, so those look pretty good for like the slat walls. And then, aside from the rinseless, I don't think there's too much you can do unless it's really different. Nowadays to stand out. If it's just new colorways for towels, really it's just more of a refinement, I think. You guys talk, Quantum still never came out with the rinseless they announced last year, so waiting for that one. And I think G-Technic has a rinseless coming out.
They do. Yeah. Some people got it in their hands already. Someone has it in their hands locally. I gotta try to see if I can shake them down for some samples.
You gotta hit them up.
Yeah. What's called I was gonna say for this SEMA, I'm expecting to see some more hardware than chemicals, but if we do see more chemicals, I'm expecting to see just V3s and V4, like more versions with some minimal refinements. But I think hardware is going to be like the big thing this year.
I think a lot of it is going to be battery related, cordless, right?
Actually,
that's where it's going to.
Wow, you just sparked a light bulb in my head. I know exactly what I need.
And what I was thinking was ShineMate has to come out with a 5-inch or 6-inch version of their 212.
Yeah,
exactly. Either the ShineMate or a Merca 5-inch. I need a smooth polisher. I'm tired.
Well, I already know what Merca's. I already know Merca's gonna come out with the cordless Polaris thing.
When?
Yeah, I know they're coming out with that one.
And that's
I heard that 2 years ago.
No, but this year or past year they came out with the corded, and they had the cordless ready to go, but they were still in testing. So this year is going to be when they're going to release it.
That's
I'll
the
tell
one
you
with
what,
Obsessed Garage.
Well,
I've been
Obsessed Garage
using
gets
the-
it 2 years later.
But I
I've been
thought
using
he
that
was in
Polaris.
direct development with them.
He says that about everything that he like. Oh, I discovered this. It's like, dude, you looked at a catalog. Relax.
Well, if they can make it cordless, I've been using that Polaris the last couple of days in a paint correction class. I mean, going all the way from
Amazing,
600
wasn't it?
grit, dude, light, quiet, smooth as hell. You put on that twisted wool pad and just go to town. It's amazing.
If I did more paint corrections, I would buy that in a heartbeat. But I can't make the investment in something that I'm not gonna reap the benefits of. Like all my polishers are more than sufficient. That's the only problem. So I'm gonna wait for the knockoff, and then I'll buy it.
I just want to understand why the 6-inch Polaris rotary is like $500 cheaper than their 3-inch DA. I just want to know.
I'm sure it has to do with the tech that's inside it. Like the parts are probably cheaper than like miniaturized is more expensive, believe it or not. So.
Well, but the damn 3-inch doesn't even have a trigger lock. At least the Polaris has a trigger lock.
Yeah. Well, ShineMate took care of that. So, anyways,
when we went to Jeff and I visited the Merca booth last year, I said to them straight out, the only reason I would ever think about getting rid of my Merca is because it doesn't have a trigger lock on it. And they said, you know what? Be patient. And I'm like, can't you just put not a hardware, an update, a software update for it, like double click and it's a trigger lock? Because I've done what was it, a Volkswagen Beetle with my 3-inch, because there's no flat panels on it, and at the end of it I couldn't hold my hand open anymore using the Merca. But I've done it again with the ShineMate, and hands down,
I love my ShineMate.
Oh yeah, love the ShineMate.
Do you think the ShineMate and the Merca are pretty comparable?
Yes, I think
I
they
would
are.
say so. The Merca is better. The Merca is better.
Yeah, I was gonna say Merca's better for sure,
but it's not enough.
It does the job.
Yes,
exactly.
It does the job.
3 times the price, but not 3 times better.
Exactly.
1000%. And that trigger lock was a game changer for me.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, by the time Merca comes out with that trigger lock, ShineMate's gonna have something better, or another company's gonna have something better that's gonna make that look like trash.
Actually,
dude, you're talking
there
to
is
the Mexican MacGyver right now, dude. Give me a chewing gum wrapper, a rubber band, and a paper clip. I'll get your trigger lock ready.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't hacked it.
I believe that, Frank.
Trigger lock.
I'll get you set up real quick.
To be honest, I've put a Velcro strap over the yeah, there you go. I put a Velcro strap over the trigger, and that worked. But
I heard they were going to call it the Squirka.
A squirrelka.
Sounds like a night in Mexico.
For me, like, man, I would like to see, not that I'm looking to get rid of it, but I did not buy a Sunjo sprayer, the one that I did a video on today, the one that Ricardo gave me. I never bought one because I didn't think I was going to use it. I've got kegs and I've got these sprayers, I've got those sprayers, but I really, really like that thing. So it'd be kind of cool. Not that I'm looking to get rid of it anytime soon, but another version of that, like another, popular brand.
Maybe something with like universal batteries. You have to use a proprietary Sunjo.
Yeah. And maybe not
they're
the 5-gallon lump. Yeah, maybe like something like a keg, something skinnier, more profile, and something cool like that. I would like to see some cool sprayers.
Hey, Franco, speaking of Mexican MacGyver, you inspired me. So this is that upgraded Sunjo gun. All I did was take the IK tip and put the 45. There you go, Dave. Exactly that.
Oh, I did this 3 weeks ago.
Okay, well, you didn't tell nobody. You didn't tell nobody.
He's keeping it from us.
So it's
What
just
you
the
keeping it
IK,
from us for?
the tip off the IK. I put that Marilex 45-degree tip,
Yeah.
and it fits perfectly on there.
Nice.
Well, China sent me this one missing the metal thing, so I was like, oh well, they're letting me keep it, so I fucked around with it and I got that. So that's where that came from.
Oh wow! So you took the whole wand
Dave.
off? I didn't know that part comes off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, that's neat. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. Hey Dave, you don't gotta lie to us like you lie to Amazon about it coming all dented and damaged so you can keep stuff. We get it. We get it.
I got like 4 Sunjos behind me right now.
So. Dave is one of those ones that takes the diapers back to Walmart and says, "These already have shit in them." Oh, you keep it back.
Hey Adamo, I don't know if you started, but I know we're still talking about Chelsea Bailey had something that she was looking forward to about an interior self-healing protectant for the interior coating, and I thought that was a pretty what she was asking about, or what she was hoping to somebody would come out
at
with.
SEMA. Yeah, she was hoping for an interior self-healing
like
Problem is the interiors on most cars. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is most of the interiors on most cars, the hard plastics are going to scuff pretty badly where it's beyond self-healing. And then the soft, like super luxurious ones are like almost like leather wrapped. So you can technically heal them, but it's going to be like dealing with leather. So there's only so much you can do.
Where's Andreas?
But, I mean,
textures, right?
Where's Andreas?
Right.
So since everybody, it seems like a lot of people here have a Sunjo. I just recently purchased one, so
congratulations!
Welcome to the crowd.
You just
What is in everybody's Sunjo right now?
Ooh, Nemesis.
Nemesis is in everybody's Sunjo.
Sunjo number 1 has DI water. Sunjo number 2 has Nemesis, and Sunjo number 3, I think, has nothing.
Budweiser.
How many you have?
Why do you have 3? Why?
You know, they screw up, bad sprayers. They let me keep them, so whatever. $60 got me a bunch.
When
so.
something messes up, I'm calling Dave. I'm like, hey, listen, I need whatever you say to them for me to keep it.
What is the exact verbiage you tell Amazon that they tell you not to send it back?
I act like the customers I deal with. I just be like, this goddamn thing doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's all broken. And he's like, sir, calm down. Just keep it. We're gonna send you a new one.
I don't know what's funnier, you making fun of the customers or admitting that you sold them a lemon.
I got Yum in one, and I got Nemesis in the other.
Okay.
Does anybody keep DI in any of yours?
I just
for
Dave
first Sunjo has DI.
Yeah, David did.
That's what I was planning on using, one for just DI. But now I've been using the Fantech, and we're talking about other options. The Fantech, I love it. It's a USB-C charger, and it's an integrated battery, right? So it will die eventually, and I don't know. I haven't looked into if you can replace a battery, but it does a really good job, and it has a nozzle, and it's a 2-gallon, so it's easy to move around instead of a 5-gallon.
Yeah,
and it's smaller, portable.
Yeah,
and I looked at the version that I have, and it's gone, but they have a new one. It was a little bit more expensive now. They're up.
It's a lot more expensive, I feel
like. Yeah, like double. I think it was like 120, somewhere around there.
Save your money. Get one of these bad boys. Or Ryobi has their version of it. It's just as strong as the Fantech, if not stronger, and you get replaceable batteries whenever you want, and they're cheap.
If you're in the system.
And Ryobi has it. Craftsman has one. They all have one.
With your infinite choices of Rinseless, Alvin, what do you have in your Sunjo? Do you have a Sunjo?
Oh yeah, no, I have a Sunjo. I have
I'm surprised he doesn't have 4.
No, I don't have 4, but I was 1320. Rinseless is what I was.
20. What is that?
Yeah, 1320 Street. God, I forgot his name. He just passed away.
Oh.
Why you gotta bring the show down, Alvin?
No. He was really big on the street scene. I cannot remember his name for the life of me right now. I feel bad.
Yeah, it was about a month ago.
Yeah. But it's his brand's Rinseless. So I was just giving it a try, and then the other one I had was Tech 210. tucked inside. Yeah, that stuff's good.
That's good.
It's a
Yeah.
really good Rinseless. Yeah. Yep. Right there. And then somehow someone gave me a fat newt, but I haven't tried that yet.
Ooh.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah.
You know, I'm actually excited for, since we're on this topic of sprayers, to see what Carton comes out with, whether it be sprayer related or battery related, because they've got the polisher they still got to come out with. They have I don't know if it was like a blow tool or some like a kind of something else that I saw that Pam was screwing around with.
I think they might expand the line.
Yeah.
Chingy, don't tease me like that, Chingy.
We had Ulysses in here and we never acknowledged him. He took off. Aw, Ulysses.
Ulysses, come back. I was going to say hi.
Where did Ulysses go? There he is.
His name Kyle Loftus.
Ulysses. Kyle. There he is. He's back.
Ulysses. Hey, I don't know what it was with the app, but it all sounded like you guys were trying to connect to 56K. All I heard was
That's just how we talk. That was Jen. She hasn't been here yet.
No, I checked. I was like, do I got it in the right language? What is this? Like,
it sounded like when you try to watch HBO in the 80s, late at night.
Yeah, you were trying to watch them porn channels. That's why.
Skinamax.
Oh, why is that line through the middle of it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're coming up onto hour 2, and I think this may be a good transition into. I mean, everybody's talking about the Sunjos and what's in them and Rinseless and this and that. So, speaking of Rinseless, is it 1 bucket or 2? Now, I know
3.
Jen. I know, or 3. I know Jen was there at the warehouse, and there was a lot of discussion about it. So, is it 1 bucket or 2? It's been a little bit of a hot topic lately. So, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
I'll
go ahead. Ladies
I
first.
believe in 1 bucket, but that's because I also believe in chemical rinse chemical, right? Like I think because I also spray on, then I'm rinsing off, and then I'm spraying on. I already got majority of that dirt off, and I'm 100% a 1 bucket, even in wintertime for sure. 1 bucket, because then I just do my tires at the end, so that I can just still use 1 bucket. If I'm going to do my tires first, then yes, 2 buckets for sure. But I believe in 1 bucket. It's less for me to clean. I think the soap does enough. I've literally used Rinseless wash, then polished, and I looked at the coating. I mean, I looked at the coating. I looked at the paint. No issues, no marring. So because of that, I feel good. So I'm 1 bucket all the way.
Now, Jen, are your cars that you're usually doing the 1 bucket thing on, are they usually pretty clean, just a little dusty, or are they like hammered?
No, they're hammered. Some of them are hammered. Yeah, I wish I could get pretty clean. They're pretty hammered. And if it's really bad, then I'm taking it to like the touchless and just using just to rinse it off within there, because I don't want to get all that water in my garage.
Tunnel wash?
Yeah. No, not a
laser
tunnel
wash,
wash.
a touchless.
Just a wash.
A wand wash.
Just a
wand wash.
Yeah, not a tunnel.
She's doing like the self-service.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't have to defend it to me. I got a pass, a monthly pass to those. So it's all good. I'll just give you a hard time.
And Ulysses cars have no clear coat left on them.
I don't.
Jen was about to get banned on her first show.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm with Brandon right there.
Ulysses, how many buckets you use?
Me 1. Just because I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm lazy. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to roll around with 2 buckets. Yeah, but I don't just raw dog it, right? I'll rinse it off first. I'll pre-soak it with Rinseless or do a hybrid wash. I just don't go in, full steam ahead without preparing first.
You don't go in. I don't know if he's still in the chat. You don't go in like Diamond Dan, just straight on the paint, no
Sponge right onto the dry paint.
No, I don't do it like Dr. G, just raw dog it on the paint, bro.
Yeah. So
to
far,
me,
everybody.
yeah.
Sorry, you.
Go ahead.
So far
go ahead.
in the chat, it's 1 bucket so far. I haven't seen a 2 bucket anywhere. So
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
I'm letting y'all get all y'all shit out, and then I'm
Oh,
just gonna
yeah.
let me
destroy all
Uh-oh.
of you.
let me tell you guys. So you guys are
Let me
always
tell you.
telling me I'm not a rinseless guy. You guys are always telling me trust the science, so and so, whatever. But you guys use 2 buckets? I guess you don't trust the science then.
It's not
No,
about the science, brother.
we're saying
Yes.
we use 1 bucket. We trust the science.
Oh,
No, it's not even that. We're talking about
Franco uses
he's
2.
looking at me and
I used
Franco.
to,
I used to.
but I'm not telling you to trust the science. The science don't make a shit. I'll not tell you why. Y'all ready for this? Yeah.
I'm
No,
ready.
I had to go.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
There we go.
He's coming. He's coming.
Apple juice.
Mm.
That's Blanton's right there, baby. It's not about the grit. You can spray off all the grit you want, right? You use whatever pre-treat you have, reset this, citrus that. Okay, that's fine. All the grit's off, okay? Right? You all agree?
Yep.
Mhm.
You
Sorry,
a
Frankie.
satisfactory amount of grit, a satisfactory amount of grit has been pulled off that paint. What is left? What is left
Traffic
on there for
film.
you to wash up? There you go. What is traffic film? Let's go with Jen because she's the 1 bucket lover. What's traffic film made out of? What's all in that stuff?
Are we talking about Gus Works version of what's in it, or what really is in it?
I was waiting.
No.
It's been a whole episode since you mentioned him.
Because according to him, it's just sugar, honey, and motor oil and
Everything nice.
antifreeze.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's like everything that comes off of our cars. You're talking about dead animal guts. You're talking about, bacteria, funk, oil, inorganic, organic stuff. I mean, all that stuff is comprised of that. All the road film is comprised of that stuff, right? So we've all seen the videos where, we do someone does a foam and then, look at all that grit, look at all that grime coming off, everything that's left. I'm going to wipe this sponge across the panel and I'm going to dip this 1 dunk and it's going to release. And look at all that stuff that was on that they showed you like this. Look at all this bullshit on this sponge. It came off. I'm going to 1 dunk it. All that stuff comes into the water. And all that stuff is not just grit. It's funk. It's road film funk. So now you've done the fender, you've done the door, you've done the rear door. Now you're to the quarter panel. All of that funk is in your wash bucket, your 1 bucket, and you're washing with dirty. It doesn't matter the science. It's the encapsulation isn't some magic force field that can't be broken. You're using dirty water to wash the rest of that car. So that stuff leaves a film. So it's encapsulated into the Rinseless. Now it's onto your paint. You use it and then you dry it off. Now all that funk is in your towel, but it's all smeared all over your car. So why would you not take that 1 dunk and put it in a rinse bucket and let the majority of all that funk go into your rinse bucket? And when you get done, because David is a 2 bucket user, how do those buckets look like when you get done?
I have to use an APC sometimes to get the funk off the side walls of the bucket.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's just why the 2 bucket method is better. I'm not saying that we're not talking about scratches. We're not talking about like, well, if you use 1 bucket, you're going to scratch. No, fuck all that. The grit's off and you have a grit guard. So yeah, it's not about the grit. It's all about that stuff you're looking right past, all that bacteria, all that oil, all the antifreeze, all the brake fluid, everything.
Franco, you say it all the time. It's like washing yourself with dirty bath water.
Yeah. I mean, why would you take a shower and then just pump that through a system and rinse off with it? Like, ew.
All right.
Nasty.
Hey, I got a curveball then. I got something for you then.
Hit me.
Let me explain. All right. So you're saying with the 2nd dunk and the rinse, right? So what's stopping it from releasing all the shit after you wipe the panel and just squeeze the sponge out?
So wait a minute, let me get this straight. Are you asking how is it releasing out of the sponge?
Because when you do it in the 2nd rinse bucket, right? You're squeezing you're squeezing the sponge. It's sucking up all that dirty water, and then you squeeze it out and you wring it out, and it's releasing it back out, right? So what's the difference between just releasing it right after you wipe the panel or dunking it in dirty water and then releasing it?
So if you want to trust the science, if we had a big enough bucket with enough solution and all that stuff like that, the science will work perfectly because
Yeah,
all the
but
funk
then
would go down the
you
bottom.
get into the well, I need a 10 bucket wash system, right? I'm not like
Well, yeah,
and I'm
technically,
not
yeah, if you want to be super safe,
I'm not saying it to argue, right? I'm just like playing devil's advocate.
yeah, you know, we get it.
No.
Like,
I still love
But
you, Ulysses. Don't worry.
if you take that
okay.
sponge and you put it in your rinse bucket and you squeeze it out several times and then you squeeze it dry and then you stick it in the
The clean
wash bucket,
solution.
release it, and it soaks up all that solution. Then you get it on the verge of dripping. You go wiping. At the end of the day, yes, you're right. You know, there is cross contamination. That's, you know, we're not arguing that, but well, look at the difference of the buckets after you get done with the wash. And let's say you use RO water. You use RO or DI water in both buckets. When you get done, you're more likely to wash another car with that wash bucket than the one bucket with the rinse with all that funk in it. And you could
Right.
probably save it for the next, as opposed
But
to just a one bucket. It's
let's be
just a
real.
safer way.
Let's be real. Rinseless is cheap enough. You can make a new bucket.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
not the argument either. We're not talking about like,
I
oh,
know.
you know,
I'm just giving you a hard
but
time.
that's how clean that is using the double bucket method. And you're, you know, 100% right. A lot of people don't want to do it because it is a pain in the ass. If you don't have a dolly at all, you're going to move two buckets from one side, you know, center it in. It's not that hard, but you're going to
It's
take
not
two
hard
buckets
at
and move
all.
it to the other side. If you have a
It-
dolly system, if you have
Call Franco, get a stick shift.
yeah, right. If only I knew a guy that made a double stick shift or a
Double
double
stick.
bucket stick shift.
He's
it's
just
easy
trying
for
to make us
So-
buy one.
I'm trying
So
to
that's
promote.
the basis of Franco's argument, trying to buy
I'm
people to
try-
get 2 bucket
Yep.
dollies.
I'm trying to
Influencer.
promote. I'm trying to promote you, Franco. I'm trying to promote it.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to talk about science, when there's two bucket method, right? It's blatantly obvious. I just did it last night, and one bucket was freaking nasty, and the other one looked like I could drink it. You know, it was like perfectly clear. So the science is there. It definitely, one is definitely way dirtier than the other. So it's not getting on my, at least a very minimal amount is getting on my car at this point. So it's cleaner. Now, look, you want to use one bucket? God bless you, go for it. No one's stopping you from doing it. I like to make sure that I'm trying to clean my cars as best as possible, least amount of residue possible, especially after some of the tests I've done with Fat and Newt. You know, it's all about, you know, the least amount of crap left on there. And you have to use two towels, you know, the squeegee towel and the dry towel, like Sock says, because that's all we can not get residue.
And I'll add to that too. Yeah, like, you know, if you want a one bucket, yeah, you know, hey, you're not washing my car, so what the fuck do I care? But don't sit there and tell me, if you just don't like the two bucket method, that's fine. Just say you don't like it, but don't tell me it's dead. Don't tell me it's stupid. Don't tell me it's pointless. Don't tell me it's the dumbest shit ever. Like, don't.
No.
And I'm not saying any of you know, here are saying that, but
Eddie Cologne.
y'all know that I'm right when I talk about all that road film. Like, you're looking past the road film, looking at the grit, and you're worried about the grit. You're you know, you're looking at the forest and you're concentrating on a rock, and there's all these trees. You know, that's all that road film, and you're worried about the goddamn rock. You know, you're not looking at the forest.
So to me, like, this is just like any other detailing method, right? Like, everybody has their shit. Well, sorry, everybody has their stuff, right? Everybody has their techniques. They're not wrong. You could still wash the car and get the same results, right?
Oh yeah.
And this is where it chaps my ass when we get people, not you guys, right? But like, you get people online that like, oh, if you don't do this, you don't know what the F you're talking about. Or, you know, you're just stupid because you don't do it this way. It's like, there's so
the
many
Jeff
ways
C's and the Joey Balinskis of the world.
It's bro, like, or, you know, not even like that. Or like, you know, the no bucket method for rinseless that, you know, some people tried. And it's like, how are you going to call something shit if you don't even do it the right way or the recommended way? You know what I mean?
And for Vice is the one true guy here that does the one bucket method correct, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but you do the multiple mitts where you're not
Gary
dumping back. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I do the same thing, but I use two buckets still. But the second bucket's for me to dump my towels in.
That's because you're a gentleman and a scholar, Alvin. That's why.
Because you're very demure. You're very
Dave
demure.
only compliments those that agree.
I mean, I've never really liked the feeling of a sponge on a car anyways. So if I would do rinseless, I would probably use double flips.
I like double flips. Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, for me, mine's more personal for me. I mean, just like everybody else's is. I like to use a 2 bucket method, but the reason that I try to reason it in my head a little bit more is that I'm usually working on my cars, which are all Hondas, which have super soft paint. So I'm trying to keep, any scratches off of there. Not that it's, not that that's ever going to work with super soft paint, because I just want to try to minimize those if I can.
You look at it the wrong way as scratches.
Right.
And that's, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Right.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, go ahead, Ulysses.
No. I was just, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, like, the other thing you can do, Kingy's about to say, I use a sponge for the uppers and like the double flips for the lowers, so that way I can like make sure I'm getting the grime off, especially in the winter. And and like Chingy said, you can use multiple wash pads.
Yeah, I use 3 sponges and 2 wash pads.
If you use Preludio as a pre-spray, do you find that your bucket still ends up dirty like that?
Yes. Yeah, but that's just my dumbass because I used water hoses. I'm not blasting all that. It does help break it down when I'm just using a water hose, but
it's not acceptable.
That's actually kind of different, because if I'm not foaming Preludio on, I'm not using a 2% PIR, which is the weakest shit ever. I'm putting it in my sprayer and putting it on at 6 PIR, so I can spray it on and let it dwell for about a minute, and I can water hose it off, and I get actually pretty good clean with it. Yeah, I'm not pressure washing. When you've got the panel, where my camera at? You're not that close where you're just you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying.
Or you can use your Sunjo and rinse it with your rinseless.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, but the pressure washer helps with the removal of the funk. So, I mean, if you're breaking out the pressure washer, yes, you can get away with 1 bucket because, yes, you've gotten rid of a great deal. If you're doing like touchless or Primus or even Preludio, but the pressure washer is helping you get rid of a lot of crap that you wouldn't get away with.
It's really doing the heavy lifting. The pressure
washer.
Right.
So, yes, you can get away with the 1 bucket at that point because you've broken out the pressure washer, which it's kind of defeating the whole purpose of rinse. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I mean, we're talking about doing it strictly rinses. As if you had no pressure washer or no ability to use a pressure washer, you would be smarter to use 2 buckets than 1 in that situation.
See, and just like Ulysses says, he doesn't like using two buckets because he's lazy.
Yeah,
I don't do the multiple towel method because I'm lazy and I don't want to do extra laundry. So that's why I don't do the multiple towel method. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's got their things, right? Like,
so I thought about this after
10% PIR. Just FYI.
Okay. So I thought about this after we discussed this the other night and proposed it as a topic. And I'm gonna try to come in as Switzerland in a sense. So if we're talking the science and we're talking about rinseless and everything else. So the science says encapsulation, you can use 1 bucket, and it's going to be safe, this, that, and the other. But, in that same breath or in that same sentence, when people talk about rinseless and the 1 bucket, they're also saying that method and that chemical is not designed for super dirty cars, right? So what if you kind of hybrid it, right? And now that's the answer for rinseless. On a super dirty car, you use the 2 bucket method because now you're going to deal with a lot more. But if, again, like Dave had mentioned earlier, maybe dust, you're doing it once a week, twice a week, if you're talking pan, and you can get away with a 1 bucket. But then if rinseless is your preferred method and you're dealing with, a lot of crap on the car, then suddenly, okay, let me incorporate the 2 bucket method because now I can still rinseless, but I'm being safer, even with the level of dirt on the vehicle, because now I'm choosing to use the 2nd bucket.
So what you're saying is they're creating a problem. They're just not using it right.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, people talk, right? I mean, how often have we heard that rinseless is not intended for a super dirty car?
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Fat
So-
Newt says it can do both.
Oh. But yeah, that can all be taken care of, like you said, with the strong pre-treat of foam, and then then there's the argument. It's so divisive. I don't know if it's divisive is the right word, but you got people coming out of the woodworks. Well, if I have to put a foam in the pre-treat, then why don't I just use shampoo? Well, then use shampoo. Shut up. Quit crying. Fuck on with that shit.
No, for real though, for real, right?
You
Yes,
can't
I
make
was gonna say there's no
you
right
can't
or
make
wrong
everybody
way.
happy.
Yeah, there's no right
Yeah.
or wrong way. I have like a super
What is it? What's
complicated
the
winter
saying? Is
plus.
it there's multiple ways to skin?
To
What's
skin a
it?
cat.
Yeah, multiple
Yeah,
ways
the
to skin a
multiple
cat.
ways to skin a cat, right? So no matter what, right? As long as you get it done the proper way,
As long as your
My
clients are
way.
happy with the results, it doesn't
There's some
matter.
guy on Facebook, I think the detailing enthusiasts group, that he posted a picture of his like brand spanking new Honda Odyssey, and he says he's only ever used Armor All to detail his car. And then one of the top comments was, it's a lot easier to maintain a car than it is to clean a dirty car. So it really just kind of depends on how you take care of your vehicle.
I guarantee
Use
that dude with
Armor All.
I guarantee all his dashboards are all cracked.
It's probably
Yeah, I don't know if he used it for the interior, but
Is
he
that
for sure used
Chingy's
it for the
burner account?
exterior.
It's Chingy's burner account because he likes Armor All, bro.
But it's true. You can use Armor All and have
Wait,
like
this stuff is
zero scratches on
Oh,
your
you
car.
could use you can use Dawn dish
Yeah.
soap and have a badass ride. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, shit, that's all we used to do. That's how I grew up washing the car. Was here's the dish
Yeah.
soap, go wash it.
And then dry it
You
with some
think my-
diapers.
Yeah, you think my dad was worried about the 2-bucket method and a sponge over a chenille mid or
Just
the
wash.
absorber.
Yeah, but the
absorber, when
technology
that thing
wasn't
came out,
there
it was like,
20 years ago, 30 years ago. It was
Oh, it was a
basically
California
Armor
duster.
All and turtle wax. That's about it.
Hey, don't forget the chamois, man, to dry it off. Don't forget the
Oh,
chamois.
the leather chamois.
the real leather chamois.
Chamois and the
Oh, I
freaking
love those things.
California
Those suck so
dusters
bad.
and shit.
Bro, I remember the first time I saw the leather chamois. Like I was helping my buddy wash his cars, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, "Hey, we're gonna dry it with this," and he hands it to me, and I was like,
You gotta
"What
wet
the
Like a
hell
it.
big
am-"
chicharron.
Yeah, I was like, "What the hell are we gonna do
Dude.
with this?"
My detailers still use those damn leather chamois for like squeegee off the cars and stuff, and then they go in with like the air blower afterwards.
It still works,
man.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It makes
If
great
the
when it's
car's
not your
clean-
car.
If the car's clean, it still works, right? That's the argument, right?
You better hope it's clean.
Right? It's not, I mean,
One-
not safe,
Only-
but it's clean.
Only if they use the 2-bucket method.
Yep.
You might as well
But-
just dry it with some cardboard.
So Alvin, you're the rinseless god. Can you tell us about your process? How does it differ from ours?
I mean, like the most complicated one I have is in the winter, because obviously I don't have an insulated garage. So what I do is I use like the Paludio. Oh, actually, I use like a TFR first. Spray that on, or I can use Paludio alkaline. Then I'll get like a foaming rinseless, like McKee's F914 or like ADG Fusion or Loki. After I let that dwell, then I'll foam that on, and then I can use the Sunjo with my regular rinseless to shoot that off, and then I can go in with like Paludio acidic. That sounds super complicated, right? Because you're just adding extra steps, but at least I can get most of the dirt off, and then I can go in with my contact with the rinseless. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, but again, still 2 buckets because there's always going to be that dirt crime that even though you let it pull off, it's still going to be on there. That's what I noticed the first time I used rinseless is even when I use something like ONR or like a polymer rinseless, I'll always have like this road film on the bottom that even though I clean my car and it looks clean, if you look real close on the lowers, it's still has that film on it.
Yeah. So let me ask you this with and with Alvin first and then anybody second, but have you ever done a 1 bucket method versus a 2? Because I have done this and I have noticed that when I use 2 buckets, whatever I'm using, like flavor of the month right now is a hot coat from Quiver, but if I use 2 buckets, I have way less streaks to no streaks as opposed to if I use 1 bucket. I'm more. Have y'all ever noticed something like that? Because my theory of the road film being in the bucket and you're washing with dirty rinse water. So has anybody ever noticed like one bucket versus two, streaky versus non-streaky?
I don't know about streaky versus, I mean, yeah, smearing, streaking, stuff like that. Yes, because I mean, has anyone seen Supercharged Detailing, whatever, or Super Llama? Yeah. He had a great video today on Fat Newt, and he ran into the whole residue thing today. And he's correct on all rinselesses. There, even though you don't see it with most rinselesses, you're still leaving something behind. And when you get that spearing and that, kind of unmanageable, like it's not looking right, it's because that polymer or residues are actually still on the car, and you need to buff it off with a drier towel. Because sometimes we go in there with a wet towel and we try to stretch it just a little bit too much. And we're not going that extra distance. So when we don't dry it off properly and then we go in with a detailer or a sealant, it's going to come out crappy.
Only time I've experienced something bad like that was streaking and stuff. And again, I've been a 1 bucket guy. I was telling Dave and Franco that I'm going to try the 2 bucket because I mean, what they're saying makes sense. For me, the only time I get streaking is if I screw up my dilutions and I throw too much rinseless in my bucket and I'm leaving way too much on the panels, and then I'll have some problems.
Okay.
The other thing is, how much rinseless are you putting in the bucket, right? How is it 4 gallons versus 2 gallons? Because now if you only use 2 gallons to start off with, then your concentration of dirt in there is higher, right? And if you go to 4 gallons, you already have that a little bit more diluted.
Half an ounce a gallon. Doesn't matter,
we need a
Are you using 4 gallons of in your bucket, or are you using just the 2 gallons in there?
I have 3 gallons in my bucket, and because I'm doing 2 buckets.
Yeah, I was gonna say I use 4 gallons.
Yeah, so you're probably better off because, like Fernando said, it's not the dilution of the rinseless; it's the dilution of the road grime and the road film. It's versus
less your volume of water.
Yes. I like that. That's a very scientific
See, but
observation.
Fernando, now you're capping on Franco because all he can afford is a 3.5 gallon chemical guy buckets, bro.
Hey. I'm gonna tell you what. Clown all you want, but that's the best product. That's the best product that chemicals guys make.
Is their bucket?
The buckets are the
Hell yeah!
And going back real quick to the streaks, like the hot coat, I discovered this last summer, but streaks, if I'm using hot coat and it's just way too hot outside or too breezy, whatever the problem is, it's causing me streaks. I'm not using more hot coat to get those streaks off because hot coat is what's streaking. I have a 16-ounce bottle of Ozarka water is what I buy for the house. We always drink Ozarka bottled water, but I pour that into my spray bottle. And I use that as my detail spray.
Little bottle,
and it sounds silly, but I just if I have a big streak on the door, like near the door handle to the bottom, I just hit it with water, wipe it off, and that'll take care. So that's a hot tip for any of you here, anybody watching. You've already got the hot coat protection on there on top of whatever coating you're using. Use water to get those streaks off, and it works like a charm. Yeah.
Corey, only Corey will know what's in here. This is what I use when I want to get streaks out.
What is that, Dave? Is that just water?
No, it's HydroSave.
Oh, it's HydroSave.
Details. Yeah.
Quit shaking it. It's a volatile mixture right there.
Mix that what?
I shouldn't do that.
What's your dilution for HydroSave?
Well, it's surely not 1 to 10. Like, who said that the other day? It was like 1 to 10. No, it's 1 to 50.
There you go.
1 to 10 is crazy.
1 to 10. That's a spray on ceramic coating.
Labo
Cosmetica didn't even know they made the first spray on coating.
The first dilutable spray on coating.
1 to 10. That's the first ingredient of Kevlar. Dear God.
Right. That's their spray on 2-year coating.
Yeah, basically.
Adamo, do we have any questions? Anybody?
I do have a couple questions in there.
Yeah, there's a few.
There you go.
I started 3 of them.
Some questions.
Yeah, there's 3. We can start off with those.
All right. David Boyce asks, any of the panelists familiar with addressing a vinyl dashboard with that has become become a sticky surface, problematic in a Toyota or Lexus? Well, like, is that similar to? I'm wondering if he's meaning like kind of like how the Audis get when
Or the Corollas, the Toyotas
Yeah,
get like that too.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
It's just that degradation of the plastic and the vinyl. It's breaking down into the petroleum-based product that it is. That's
right.
What it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to.
You're
gonna have to get a velour dash mat.
Yeah.
Or
for
start
real,
using
for
the
real.
damn dude. I bought one of those. I always buy the WeatherTech laser cut for the sunshades. Nobody uses those things. I use mine religiously. Yeah,
Bro, I wish I could get one for my car.
Yeah, you can get one.
I know. I'm just being a cheap ass. I try to get them off. I try to get them off Amazon.
It's too lazy for $2.
It's
too cheap to buy a sunshade.
He saw the WeatherTech price. He's like, let me see if Timu's got a version.
You got to roll the foil and some tape.
Now you're confusing me with Ty.
He's got Ty looking on AliExpress.
But those dashboards, there's really nothing you can do. You can blow it with some air and then tell the customer you can't really clean it. You know, the plastic is already degraded up to a point that you can't even address it.
Yeah, and don't hit it with like stronger chemicals because you're only gonna make it worse. So
you're gonna
use lighter chemicals and try to cover it up. That's probably the best thing you can do at that point if it's gotten to that far. All right, and now Stay Wet Car Wash. Frankie asks, Toyota had an issue with the dashboards and he's just reaffirming that. So Toyota had an issue with that. Audi had an issue with their buttons. So there's a lot of different companies that use shitty plastic. So
well, even the high end, like you hear, what is it, Ferrari or Maserati that had that too with the buttons?
BMW's had a lot of problems with the handles on the doors getting all gummy.
Yeah. You see them on steering wheels all the time. So I mean, it's happening to my Nissan right now, but mine's at least 20 years old at this point. So I give it a pass.
Yeah, I was gonna say at that time, that's definitely a pass.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right, Damo. Next question, brother. J Farm asks, how much safer is rinse bucket with rinseless versus just water? I personally put rinseless, like the ones I want to get rid of, in the rinse bucket.
In the second bucket, right? Yeah,
right.
That's the same thing I do.
Why, Dave?
Throw down rinseless.
Well, because otherwise the shit will just sit there, and I want to get rid of it. So
it encapsulates.
Yeah. I agree with the science. I'm just saying I believe in it. Like, hey, I don't want to clean my car with dirty water. That's all it is.
I keyed.
You just want to get rid of some.
But I mean, anyone use water in their rinse bucket, or does everyone use rinseless in their second bucket? Whoever does use the second bucket.
I do both. Rinseless. Yeah, it's just whatever I feel the day. Like water's just fine, or just like you said, I have a couple of gallons of Nemesis, and I'm never gonna use that all up. So yeah, it doesn't hurt to throw it in the rinse bucket and have that double insurance. So yeah.
Do you notice a difference between water and rinseless in your rinse bucket?
Not really. Yeah, I do. But with the plain water, you can see it a lot clearer. With the Nemesis V2 or whatever I'm using, like it's cloudy, but. It helps, but do you absolutely need it? No. So if you're out there, if you're not like us and you don't have multitudes of rinseless wash, water in your rinse bucket, you're gonna.
If you're not mentally got a problem and you have like 50 gallons of different chemicals in your garage, water's just fine.
Exactly. I feel attacked.
You got 100 gallons, not 50. Don't worry about it.
I wasn't correcting you, Ulysses. I was being self-deprecating.
I'm curious. William in the chat answered about the dashboard. He said airbrush it. I'm curious what he's talking about. I don't know what he means by
You're gonna airbrush gel coat?
Or maybe a clear coat. Yeah, you can put a clear coat.
I asked him, but I'm curious if anybody has an idea what he means by airbrush the dash.
I mean, There are interior clear coats that, like, when I like get a shitty auction car in with something, I'll paint it and clear coat it just like I would on the exterior, but it's made for the interior. So you could technically get away with it. But if there's any deformities or like say
you would be able to see it though.
You'd be able to see it, but it won't be gummy anymore because the clear coat would harden it up. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But he's talking painting it, straight up painting the dash.
All of that because all of that damage and all that funk and your precious car's dash is fucked up because you're too lazy to put a shade up in your window. That's just sad.
I don't think that's part of that. I think
the car's an oven.
Yeah, especially in like California, Arizona, Texas. I mean,
I'm in Texas. I use sunshades since I started driving. I've never had a dash crack on me or get gummy or jacked up.
It depends on the vehicle, though.
It depends on the vehicle, exactly, because some of them have extra issues that other cars won't have.
It was an actual material defect.
My old Corvette, it didn't crack or get gummy, but the adhesive that was holding the vinyl,
it came loose. Yeah. Chrysler's had that issue with their side doors where they were curling up on you, and it looked like they was going to unhinge from the door itself.
That's going to happen with any vehicle that's that old, you know.
My thing is when the steering wheel, when you go to wipe the steering wheel and there's all the little plasticky bits, and then when you get done cleaning it, it's just it looks like like a picture of the moon, you know, it's all just cratered and jacked up.
It's almost worse.
Or if you use a scrub ninja and your scrub ninja is like completely black after that, you know, from taking all that.
I should never have cleaned this.
Exactly.
Buy a cover.
Yep.
And then your hands turn black because now you're just touching the actual like insides of the steering wheel. All right, next question. David asks, any of the panelists familiar?
Oh, sorry, that was the same one.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did that one. Yeah.
All righty.
There's a question.
Chelsea asks, with social media influencing, how many people view detailing do you think in the industry has created unrealistic expectations about what the average vehicle owner can achieve at home?
That's a very, very good question.
Very good question.
Kelsey's always great with the deep questions.
Yeah, she's got some bangers for sure.
So? I don't think...
Next question. Nobody wanted to answer.
I would say that back in the day when you know, even the DIY person didn't have the availability to the tools and some of the chemicals and stuff, I would say that would fall into that, right? Like setting an unrealistic expectation. But now with YouTube, hey, you could go get a Griots G9 polisher at AutoZone, get their correcting cream and their pads, right? And watch a couple YouTube videos. I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to turn out like a, concourse detail, but I think the information and the stuff's a lot more available now to where you could get results like that on your own.
And the days are gone of where you went down to Walmart and AutoZone only, and you're like pretty much stuck with whatever they got, like Armor All and Chemical Guys and stuff like that. Now with YouTube, people are getting turned on to ADS, all the Thor products and, beyond, so they're getting into the, not so much, professional products, but the prosumer product, the one where it's safe for the person at home versus, where some of the professional products I wouldn't trust in the hands of a normie because they probably destroy their car, So it's a lot easier for people to get into, detailing that car safely, but with, professional outcomes.
Do you guys feel like customers are caring more about the stuff you're putting on their cars these days, more so than past few years?
I think they know enough to throw out names. I think they know enough to throw out names and ask you about them. But I think ultimately they're not really worried as long as they see the results. But they'll ask you, well, do you use said product line?
I think people at the normal level, like the ones that normally wouldn't spend the money on a detail on an everyday, then the people that are spending the money, they can give a rat's ass what you're putting on their car. They just want it done. So I mean, they're not asking you; they're just saying, "Get it done, make it look good," and that's it. Unless they're,
Very rare.
Very rarely they'll ask. Then you got the mid-level people, like I said, the ones that maybe will only do it when their car's like blown up and they want to get it ready for something. They may get online, do some 10-minute research, and they'll, hey, I heard about this, this, and this. But they're also going to be the problem people.
The ones
that are going to
that take it to
complain.
car shows typically are the ones that ask you, "Hey, what type of wax are you going to use?" Things like that.
Right, because they also do their own stuff at home, and they just happen to be away from their garage, and they want you to get it done just like they would, basically.
The car show that I went to this weekend, I was totally surprised that everybody there was using Chemical Guys, Speed Shine, Max L1. I mean, I didn't see anybody with what I would consider a decent.
You didn't see anybody with griots?
Nobody with Coach Cammy or anything? Yeah.
No.
And I went to a car show too to follow up.
What car shows were they?
And that was
This was called Whiskey Row. There were about 500 cars there.
Was it like one like a brand of car represented?
It was old cars, new cars, Lambos, Camaros, Corvettes.
Was it an older crowd or a younger crowd?
Well, I mean, most of the car shows that I've been to are typically a little bit older crowd. I mean, they're the ones that can afford, usually afford the higher priced vehicles. But I was really surprised.
So I noticed the younger people are the ones getting into the stuff that we're into, believe it or not. And the older guys.
Fernando went to the Fast and Furious show.
Well, I went to a car show, and what they were using was the Kirkland signature towels, and they thought it was the best towel ever. So I mean, and these were nice cars. I mean, it was a bunch of really nice cars, and they thought that was a really soft, nice towel. So there is some people that aren't as
they're not detailers, guys.
Yeah, enthusiasts, or I mean, they just want their car to look nice and shiny, and a car wash is good enough for them.
Normal people look at us sometimes and be like, "How much did you spend on a towel?" Or how much chemicals do you have in your garage? And they look at us like we're crazy.
So Don and Fernando, did y'all use that? Did you get to talk to somebody about their car and kind of spit some knowledge? Did you use any kind of time to say like, "Hey man, if you like this, you're gonna love this"? Yeah, educate them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I did, because I was there because I did one of the cars. And
was it the Mustang?
Yeah, it was the Mustang, and I gave the guy, when he left, because I knew he was going down to the car show, I gave him about 12 ounces of Yum Detailer.
Whoa,
dude, that's like giving away gold.
Yeah,
I must have liked that hoodie, so. But I gave him.
Don's money is different.
I gave him a real soft towel too. I gave him like a free bird, and I said, "Look, when you get down there, if you happen to go through a puddle or you go through something," I said, "use this." And so when I went down to the show, he was parked next to his grandfather's car, who he was the original owner. It's a 74 Corvette. It's been put on a new chassis. It's nice. And I asked him, I said, "Well, show me what you're using." And he pulled out Chemical Guys, and I said, "Well, look, just take a spritz of this whenever you get a chance." And I said, "I'm not trying to sell you the product. I'm not selling them." I said, "But you let me know what you think." And he said, he goes, "I'll take a chance at it, and I'll let you know." So that's all I kind of did.
Oh, okay.
Hey Don, I saw you had fans at that meetup. You got people wearing your shirts. You're making influence over there.
No, those are just people that I've detailed their cars, and so they got shirts. Most of them were people that have
Don't be modest, Don. You got other YouTube content creators rolling with your shirts on their channel. Come on,
don't worry.
Don't be modest.
It goes on the invoice when he charges them on the detail. It's like, okay, you get the shirt.
Yep.
So you know what? For me, I think YouTube and stuff and the influencer stuff, the most influential part of it people don't realize the time it takes. They watch a short or a little video, and they think that they can drop their car off with me, and I'll just wait and have a cup of coffee, and it'll be done, right? Yeah, no, it's a meeting room, so you got to go. But I think that is what I see most often, is that people have the unrealistic expectations as far as the time it takes.
Or they think it's the same as a car wash.
Yeah, that's why I tell people. I was like, you want to wait for it, you're going to get a car wash. You want to leave with me all day, I'll detail it. So, but if you're waiting in my showroom, I'm not doing shit other than a car wash.
That's my favorite line. Well, I could get the car wash, and I was like, it's fine. It's not the same. It's not the same service.
Yeah. Well, and I tell people, like the few customers that I have, I just use this, whether it's a man or a woman, I don't give a shit. I tell them, like, well, imagine if you're at the house painting your nails, or your wife or whatever, your girlfriend, blah blah blah. That's washing a car. Like, you go to a salon and you get the mani pedi, the gel coat, you get the full on treatment. That's detailing. That's what we do. And you can either do it at the house for the cheap, or you get a handful of quarters and go to the coin wash. That's what you're looking for. If you want something more, that's what I do. I do the premium service, and this is going to take, X amount of hours. And if you don't want to pay that, that's the best part of the price, is you don't have to pay it. So,
Franco, that's actually a good analogy. That's actually a really good.
And that was the basis of my whole first video when I ceramic coated, right? I'm like,
I've
never done this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've never ceramic coated a car, and I'm starting from scratch, and I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna follow this process. And sure enough, I mean, I said, now I understand why they charge what they charge for a ceramic coating, because it is, this labor intensive process, and it's the polishing that's the labor intensive. Putting on the coating was easy, in my opinion, compared to the polish.
And like this. Well, go ahead, finish. Sorry.
I mean, from there, it opened up my eyes, and I encourage people, hey, if you want to try it, go try it, but know that you're getting into something that's going to be not something 5 minutes like some other videos, right?
Ask Gary with the 150 high spots on his truck.
No, who left those over there?
Come on,
like
now.
Franco and I were discussing this earlier, right? And I think we kind of touched on it last time we were in the Discord chat about making videos for your for your process, for your customers to see, right? Like, it's going to be an 8-hour or 6-hour video, but if you chop it up into sections, and so people can actually see, like, oh crap, like, it took them, the better part of 3 or 4 hours just to polish it. You know what I mean? And that's not washing it. That's not, prepping it for the coating.
Hey, let's clarify. The high spots on Gary's truck were not on Jen's side of the truck. Let's clarify that.
No, there was.
They were there before.
High spots came with the truck.
But it wasn't. Yeah, it was too. I was like, I was freaking out.
Jen's like, I did not do this, just so you know.
Yeah, and then there was another one. It was like, again, I'm sure.
Yeah, you couldn't even reach that one that was there. So yeah.
I was like, there's no way.
Ricardo being all soft on Jenny.
Yeah.
all I know, it wasn't her. It wasn't her.
Yeah.
Corey's jumping out of bushes, being like, "Let me check the gloss on this high spot." Yeah, that's pretty screwed.
Chelsea has another question. This is a good one.
All right. With the explosion of new detailing products, tools, and techniques, has the industry truly improved detailing quality, or has it created more confusion and unnecessary consumerism among enthusiasts? I agree with that last part. It has created a lot of consumerism.
Yeah, I'd say yes to both.
No, I think with the tools and techniques, has it improved detailing? Yes, 100%. Oh my God, dude. Yes. But
so far and few between.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Who watched the Thor live cast today? And who ordered something today?
All the giveaways.
I was building a fence. No, I didn't watch.
Yeah, but that's what it is. They are creating marketing through and making consumerism. And we don't need it. I guarantee you guys didn't really need whatever you bought today.
Nope, did definitely not.
I did. I needed it so I can show
I
off
needed about
units on my shelf.
50% of it.
There's needs and wants. You guys wanted what you got, and
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
fine.
dude,
oh,
Dave, did you win one of the giveaways though, Dave?
I did. I actually
Well, see, that's why you didn't buy anything because you wanted the giveaway.
Yeah.
He won $250, right? He won
He just wanted to rub it in Noah's face.
Wait, what did you
Changed
win?
it, man.
What did you win today?
Gift card from Nick.
Oh, you didn't win anything?
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, but
No, they changed it. I would like to say that I am the reason why they changed the giveaway.
Actually,
They do this little number
no,
system.
I should have waited
Too
till
I do think
good
it's
at my
the
job.
sun was in your eyes, the wind blew your eyes.
yeah.
No, they actually asked the question at the end.
they did ask a
Yeah.
question at the end.
Yeah,
I got it
David
right
got-
first,
yeah.
but then I saw Eddie be like, "Hey, Jamie, is this the winner correct?" Because they didn't want, because I had just won the first one, and they didn't want to do it with the second one. So they're like, Duck Pong got it because she was second on the list, so they gave it to her. But they didn't want to say it. They just acted like StreamYard gave her the win. So, but it is what it is.
No, but going back to the consumerism, like, dude, I mean, yes. Oh my God. So the quality of the detailing has improved exponentially. It's easier, the tools and the chemicals and the washes, pre-washes, all that stuff. But yes, I mean, they just came out, going back to Eddie and Jamie, they just came out with a line that's designed to clean your boats. How many people on this panel have bought boat cleaner for your cars?
And they don't own a boat.
Yes. I'm
Consumerism.
I want it. Right?
well,
Is that
it
count?
was because if this works just as good as FSC, then it's cheaper.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
okay.
hold on,
I understand that.
There's a reason why I use Coach Chemi FSC. So if this works, then this is cheaper and it's a better value for me. But
I
the
only bought
Triple
this
S
because it was
definitely is something
$2.
that I like.
That could be, that's another interesting topic, is the expectation of a chemical.
Yeah.
Right? Like we were having discussions and comparisons on how FSC compares to Wake Eater or against a dedicated water spot remover, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh, well, it doesn't beat a dedicated water spot remover. Well, yeah, because it's not designed to, right? This is like a touch up.
It's a touch up, yeah.
Yes, it's not, hey,
when
I'm
you
going to
pull
go
your boat out of the
nuclear.
water, you can just and prevent the spots from forming. So,
Well, you want to talk about consumerism? Look at the Wake Eater line. How many different water spot acidic products
They got
are there?
three
There's
different water spots.
levels.
3 different ones, yeah.
because they're designed for boats, they're supposed to be.
Let's see. What's the major
You
problem?
get out of the water, you want to
water
prevent spots. You got spots, yeah. They're designed for fucking. And people
See,
buy
now-
Chemex. People
I got-
buy Chemex products. That shit's designed for diesel trucks, and you're buying. Oh,
I got
don't understand why
Chemex.
It doesn't work on my car.
I like Chemex. They make good stuff, but that snake oil kind of sus.
There you go.
Heavy duty's good.
It's
Heavy
super,
duty's
it's
good.
super high concentrated stuff, right? Like, of course it's going to work.
Yeah.
You got
I'm not saying
Hot
that it damages your
sauce.
cars. I'm just
Got
saying,
FSC.
consumerism.
But yeah, I mean, I think what sucks is that there's so many options to choose from, and that kind of just gives I forget what the term is, but it gives everybody too many options, so you don't know what to pick, which is why
So just
most
get them all.
people like
Is it
Don,
like analysis paralysis?
like Don saw
Yeah.
at the car show,
you
they
go.
just choose chemical guys because it's the biggest and most known.
Yeah, but they're the worst at it. Like, they got freaking 30 different products for the same job.
Of the
But-
same thing, yeah.
Exactly, but
But-
they have the most marketing for it.
That's
so
the thing.
most people
Chemical
pick it.
Guys isn't a good chemical company. They're a great marketing
company, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the detailing videos back in the day, it was all Chemical Guys stuff, right? They were the ones
Yeah.
that were putting all that. It was like that one that Mexican dude that looked like Mike G. The guy with the glasses, it was always him and that skinny dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember. I don't remember
No,
the name.
that's the great thing about chemical. We talk a lot of smack about chemical guys, and I mean their shit works, but it's not the greatest. But they're the gateway drug in a
Hey,
good
but-
way. You know,
Hey, we
they
talk all
got
that.
us on the hard stuff. You know, like it's
Yep.
they got us into detailing. So I mean, kudos to
We
them.
talk
You know,
we talk all that smack, but I'll take their
I'm a little
bank
bit older.
account.
McGuire's was my gateway drug.
Mothers. I think it was
Your
mothers for
pinky
me.
up.
No,
Mothers.
you're snobbier. That's why you went with McGuire's.
Turtle wax and mothers. Yeah.
Yeah, that chemical guys is for those young guys.
Hey, speaking of snobby, look at Franco drinking his drink with a pinky up.
Pinky up.
You don't
You
know.
saw that, right? I did see that.
This is only Ozark branded.
Right, Ozark water. The ice cubes are made from bottled water. Excuse me.
I took lightning and froze it into cubes.
My ice
It
cubes
tastes
are
like I
hand
might
carved by
die.
homeless folk. It's like what?
Oh man. Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, yeah.
Dave?
Any questions?
Dave, next
All
question.
right. Oh, next question. All right. Bryce Auto Detailing asks, here's a question. If your customers are great with their car as it is and just want you to ceramic coat it, would you want to polish it first or would you coat it? Or will you just coat it? Now, me and Franco talked to a friend recently, Greg, and he was going to think about saying just YOLOing it and coating his vehicle. And we are just like, yeah, I don't care how flat it is, bro. It wouldn't hurt just to go over it really quick
Give
with
it
a
a quick
polisher.
zip. That's it. That's all you got to do is a quick zip. And a couple days later, he came back and told us, I think it was me, Chingy, Super Dave.
Nate, yeah.
And yeah, he goes, dude, you were dead on. It just brought up just that,
Extra
nice
gloss.
amount of gloss, extra
Yeah,
gloss.
that little bit of.
And it gives the coating a better chance. I mean, it really, really does. It gives the coating a better chance of adhering. Just it's.
Are we gonna open that can of worms today?
Where's Corey at? Get the gloss meter out.
No, we're not. So here's my spiel, right? Because I do a wash clay coat, right, where I don't polish it. But it's not a coating that's longer or more durable than a 1-year coating, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
1 year.
And that's what I tell them. I was like, look, this will give you a little taste of the ceramic world. And if you want to get super gangster and step up into it, then if you want a big boy coating, then we have to polish and do all that jazz. But if you just want to give it
I mean, if you're doing
he's super gangster, you got to get the full coating.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do like a spray-on coating or a 1-year coating or whatever, yeah, I mean, I can understand not polishing, but if you're gonna put on a big boy coating like Yum 6 or Yum 4, and you spend all that money on a coating,
it
that's
would
different.
light enhancement.
That's different. That's different.
Unless
That's a
they're
whole
willing
different
to pay
animal.
for the, yeah. But I mean, a quick zip is what, hour and a half, if even that.
max. If you're Greg, maybe. I mean, like for most of us,
if you're just juuling, you're buzzing it. You'll be done with a car in like 30
under
minutes
an
to
hour.
Yeah.
Jesus, is that how long you guys take?
Yeah, I think it's.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I polish for hours, but I'm never just.
We're not talking about correction though. We're talking about just a quick zip. Imagine you put it on an app almost.
No. Noah's trying to impress his little fans that he has on the chat.
Hey, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for all of us. I'm waiting for all of us to put a polish on a paint, put a coating, and see who's got the biggest gloss meter numbers. I'm waiting for that.
I thought you were gonna say something else. The biggest gloss.
That'll be somebody else. I ain't winning that one.
I'm glad that went the right way.
I'll take that challenge.
But there's no way I'm putting on a coating for a customer without polishing. The only instance would be a 1 year, but that's because
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask Vice. I was like, you're gonna polish also for a 1 year?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Not because so for me, watch that's $400, and that's just a wash clay coat. You know what I mean? At most, it should take you an hour.
Damn. For the whole job?
Yeah, if you're just washing it, claying it, and coating it.
Yeah.
You're not doing the inside. That's different.
Oh, that's right. You're not juuling it. Okay.
Do you need 1 or 2 buckets?
For those jobs, I do 6. I bust out 6 buckets.
Each panel gets its own bucket. And let's not
And I
even
move
talk
the bucket
about-
with my pinky up.
And I only pour virgin distilled water in them.
Ulysses washes cars like this.
You gotta have the pinky out.
Now, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer suede applicators or autosavers?
Oh my
or...
god!
Autosavers.
Oh my god!
I've tried both.
Savers
I've tried
100%.
both autosavers, the suede and the microfiber, and the suede is just so smeary compared to the microfiber. I don't know why people choose suede.
I'm getting my shit right now. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. Go ahead, talk.
No, I was
My
gonna say
biggest-
I think
go
I would.
Go ahead, Joe.
I do not like suede. I think it just soaks up. It just consumes too much of the coating. I'm like doing that.
Oh yeah,
way.
that was the problem you had when you were coating.
That's exactly. That's why I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
I
I
like the
remember.
suede.
Yeah, no suede over
I've
here.
tried both. It's a little
I've got these guys right here. Can I have the big screen?
Glide coat.
Yeah.
So my thing is,
these guys right here. You talk about the ultimate control. So you got your. If you like the flatter ones or the thick guys like this or those little biscuits, the little half size, these are fantastic for big panels. But once you start getting around, like my Bronco has the little plastic kind of faux vent piece in the fender. This right here, it's not that thick.
Yeah, it's like an intermediate.
Oh my god! And this is just really soft foam, and you just pour your coating on it, and you got the ultimate control just for all your little intricate areas, so that you don't have to worry about high spots. No.
Biggest thing,
this is that real hard plastic.
That. Okay.
Yeah,
my biggest thing
leave
is
a link somewhere.
I don't like the smaller ones because your hand cramps up.
Yeah.
So
that's why I like the thick guys.
Yeah, I use the suede for like wheels because I'm able to like get into like the little crevices and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you just do it because you're bougie.
I am bougie.
I use nothing but Alcantara.
I don't even use leather. I use suede.
The baby seal skin boots.
Right.
But Franco, you don't even put a suede like what are they called? Like
the towel?
Towel?
Yeah, a little towel that you dig in there in the seam?
No, because if you can see this is like this would be comparable foam
like dense foam
to the red strap-ons from DIY, which those are great applicators too.
Those are really good applicators.
That's that kind of foam right here, and then it's just a very, very thin piece, and then you got this hard, non-porous, so you use every single drop of coating because you can coat with this, and then you can actually pat it onto the panel and leave square wet spots and use that to feed off of. These things are fantastic.
Is that the SPTA version?
No, these are Glide Coat they're from Amazon, but the brand is actual Glide Coat. But yeah, it comes in a 6-pack, and these are great. You know what these are great for too? Your trim. If you're doing any kind of trim coating, so I just did the Chevy Colorado, but you can get right up on that trim and that paint, and you're not having to worry about smearing the paint so much as you would with one of these cats. So I mean, this is the ultimate control.
That's why I like the DIYs applicators. I really like those. So yeah,
these are like $6 for a 4-pack. The strap is a lot sturdier, Jen, and they work great.
Let's see.
Yeah, strap-on is definitely a good thing to have.
Yeah,
strong one at that.
You don't want it falling off mid-coating.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord,
it drives the coating penetration to the panel.
Oh boy.
Playing the role of great tonight. Mr. Dunlop has to put up with our bullshit.
We're offending his Canadian sensibilities.
No, I can hear Greg in my ear He's in my thoughts and saying he's the same thing.
Mute.
Oh boy.
He's like, next question.
Is he dressed as an angel or a devil on your shoulder there, Adamo?
He's on both sides. He's on both sides for sure to me. Definitely. Last question of the night.
J Farm. Before you get to that, J Farm, the Thor ones, they're one side is suede and the other one is microfiber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those right over here, little pinkies.
I've
Right
used
here.
the auto fiber ones aren't bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got nothing against suede. If I get the auto fiber, the dual layer ones, right? For me, it's just I can't use those little blocks.
Yeah,
those little blocks are no bueno.
Yeah. Where did the suede touch you? Ulysses, tell us.
These are fine for the intricate work, but yeah, I double team these guys. So this one's for all the big panels, and yeah.
Man, all the
but I'm the same like you. Like after I get done, if I use this for the whole car, yeah, my knuckles are
get crampy.
Yeah, they do this right here. You see that?
Oh Jesus Christ, dude!
Jeez,
that's what happens.
Oh my God,
Frank! You were not prepared for that.
No, brother. Jesus Christ, man! No, you need to put a warning on that thing before you pull that out.
That was the worst. That's the worst one. Yeah.
You're like the guy in shop class being like, "Be sure to wear your safety glasses and put a guard on that thing."
All right. Last question.
Last
question. Anytime now.
I guess I have to put it up.
What? Oh, Chelsea asks, what is the one area where you believe the detailing industry needs to improve? Whether it's product transparency, customer education, training standards, environmental responsibility, or other. I say all the above.
Longevity claims.
Yeah.
I say exactly.
Claims are, I think, top of the list.
That and
how do people not get sued selling a 3-year coating if it doesn't last 3 years?
Same way I don't get sued selling cars, bro. It's all about the vagueness of what you're saying.
I think
3 years.
I think
the Mayan
Ulysses was
calendar.
gonna hint.
No, my biggest thing is the toxicity in the detail culture. That's my biggest thing.
That's what we need.
We wouldn't have a podcast without it.
No, because we can discuss, and that's like how I brought it up earlier, right? I was like, we can discuss products and methods, whatever, right? But it's when you start calling people out, like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, therefore, you know what I mean, you're stupid or you're dumb. If you don't do it
Like
my way, you're dumb.
Like how Dave calls out Gusworks.
Or Sheep Star with no shoes. Yeah, I call it out all the time. I don't give a shit. I hate those bastards. Anyways.
So, on that
toxicity.
Note,
speaking of which.
And that's not only like with social media, right? It's just with just even detailers. Like, there's enough cars for everybody. You don't have to fight. You don't have to be shady. You don't have to be, you know what I mean? Backstabbing.
Yeah. Social media is a double-edged sword because it breeds toxicity and also communities. So it can go either way.
It does, and there should be and it's not a detailing industry problem, but it's a community problem. Like like we need to quit letting it just slide. You got the channels out there that out of Arizona that just allow toxicity through their comments, and they're not doing anything to squash it. They're just letting them shit all over everybody else's shit. And, I guess it would be an industry problem because that guy is part of the industry and he's allowing all that shit talking to happen on his channel. And, we need to be better. We, as an industry, we need to call that out and nip it in the bud and
what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to beat the shit out of them? What?
No. But I mean, call them out and just not let it happen. Just say like, hey, if you're going to act like that, you don't need to be here. Like, F off,
I think at least in our community, we're pretty good about calling out bullshit. You know what I mean? So I think we've been pretty cool about it. And as long as you're cool with us, we're cool with you. We're very inviting. And I'm proud to say that the community that we chill with is a pretty diverse and cool community.
We're pretty level-headed, right? Like, not level-headed like temper-wise, but like we're flat across the board. Like we don't, you know, we're not on, you know, certain people's nuts or whatever.
Did I just?
Go ahead.
What's up,
Go
Jen?
ahead, Jen.
Is it mute for everyone or just me? Like,
are you on an iPad?
Can you hear
no.
us?
No.
Okay. Yeah, last year.
Okay, yeah, I'm on Mac.
Can you hear anybody, Jen?
You got to use a Chrome. You got to use a Chrome browser instead of the Safari browser.
Okay, there we go.
All right, we've done our weekly stay off Max when you're on StreamYard.
Yeah.
We do it at least once a week. Don't worry about Jen.
I was gonna you lose audio.
I was gonna add to Ulysses' point there that
just come back, Jen. Just leave and come back. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Vice. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna add to Ulysses' point there that, you know, everybody has different processes like we discussed today. Some people use 2 buckets, some use 1. But at the end of the day, like we all know there's multiple ways to skin a cat. So
we all can agree to
do it your way. I can do it my way. It doesn't matter.
I didn't hear a thing Noah said.
He called you an asshole.
No, it sounded like
something like that.
Like what you would call it, that part on Forrest Gump when he starts talking about Vietnam and they disconnect all the shit. Yeah, I just heard him start. I agree with Ulysses, and then it just went silent. And I'm like, man, he's really selling this pause.
Dramatic pause.
Can you hear him now, Ulysses?
So yeah, I can't hear half of you guys now.
Oh, okay.
Well,
we're
right.
2 hours.
Well, it's a good thing we're 2 hours in.
Yeah, we're 2 hours in. No, Noah was just saying that you know
we
what?
used up our free minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has their processes. Everybody has the things that they do. You know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you're doing. We're coming together as a community. We're just cleaning cars. So
right.
So it is what it is. But on that note, I think we're going to end it here for tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Everybody in the on the panel. Jen, thank you so much for coming on and sticking with us.
Thanks for having me.
And you're welcome back anytime.
Anytime.
Appreciate it.
As I said,
It was
on that
good having
note,
you on, Jenny.
Yeah, for sure. On that note, I'm going to end the stream, and if you don't mind, listen to the outro. As Greg always says,
it'll make Greg very happy.
Yeah, it'll make Greg very, very happy for tonight, anyways, for sure. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks again.
Thanks, everyone.
Peace.
Thank you.
After party at the disc.
Thanks for listening to Clearcoat Confessions. Just a quick reminder, the opinions and hot takes expressed by our guests today are entirely their own and don't necessarily reflect the views of the hosts. Detailing involves heavy tools and strong chemicals, so if you try any of the techniques or products we talked about today, you do so at your own risk. Always read the labels, wear your proper PPE, protect your eyes, lungs, and skin. Test an inconspicuous spot. Don't blame us if you burn through your clear coat. See you next week in the garage.